Yo, am I live? I'm live. Okay, here we go. I'm live. What's happening? What's cracking with y'all? It's your boy Jay Militant with another live. And yeah, it's a smoke session, music break. Now I'm gonna be playing some songs. Some people might get in here late, might miss some songs, so I might have to go over some stuff, but I'm trying to see what song I want to use as an interest this Saturday for the day. I mean, I know what I'm gonna open up with, but I want to do a pre-show. So I'm going to I'm gonna play some of this wrestling music, yeah. Tell me songs you guys have heard already. Yo, hey, what's going on, Lauren? Yeah, I got your DM. Yeah, I responded to your DM a little while ago. So I'm just right now. I'm just playing some wrestling theme music. Ready now, off the turn, gonna give what they came to see. On their toes, out the north, the lights go up and low. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait either. As a matter of fact, when this song plays, it's done, I'm gonna play the song. I'm gonna play one of the songs. I'm gonna play Saturday. I know. No, okay. Yeah, hold on a second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, you know, I came across the song again for the first time in a long time. We're gonna take it back to his WWE days. Where is it at? I think you should remember this one too. Nah, I'm gonna get it though. I'm gonna put it on the playlist tonight. I miss my favorite. Had to throw it back one time. Even through the darkest day, it's fire burns always. It's fire burns. Oh, that MJF Adam Cole match. Woo. Oh, so I went to the store. Okay. How did it sound now? Yeah, you know what, Lauren? I gotta go back and finish watching the rest of the Dynamite. Yeah, I missed a big chunk of it because I was on another live earlier. Oh, I know it is. Yeah, yeah, that match was hella good, and the way that they booked it was so good. It was, oh my god. Oh yeah, I am. I record every episode and plus I got the app too. So I'm gonna play one more song. Hold on. Recently injured in a car accident. Look at this check for $160,000. Oh, you know I gotta play this. If you're looking to get money to road for an injury, I want you to. We're on straight AEW right now. Hold on. I gotta stop the music. Hold on. Time out. Jericho versus Sting. We're getting Jericho versus Sting in 2023. What? What? We getting the OGs? Oh snap! Is that now? Is that going to be on a Dynamite, or is it going to be on Collision? Because I know they got some matches that they set up for Collision Saturday. Wow. They ain't been in the ring together. Wait, hold on. Did they wrestle each other in WCW? I'm trying to remember if they even had a house show match. I'm pretty sure they had a house show match. They had to have it. But I don't know because Eric Bischoff, he kept a lot of the top tier talent away from the cruiserweights and from a lot of mid carders. That would, yeah, they got to do Saturday. They got to do Saturday because the next pay per view ain't. I mean, the next pay per view is the Forbidden Door, and I don't. That would that would seem kind of weird to put that match on in a pay per view with AEW versus New Japan. That sounds like a WWE move. Hey, Lauren, let me ask you something. First time. They see now that's why I was thinking, yeah, because Eric Bischoff, the top guys, there was very few mid card guys that actually got through. So okay. Okay, look. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. But let me ask you something, Lauren. Let me ask you something. Just going to WWE for a minute. What did you, because I know I brought it up and we didn't really get into it. What do you think about Rhea Ripley's, or what do you think about how they did the women's title? Stop it. Ospreay is not with the BCC. Serious? He joined the BCC? Hey, I'm loving that faction more and more. I'm loving that faction more and more. Okay. Because I'm having a real hard time, and I've heard some fans like it and stuff, and the whole equal thing. But first of all, how do you call Asuka? Oh yeah, I definitely am. How do you call Asuka the undisputed women's champion when and then turn around and call Rhea Ripley the women's world champion? And then they're the exact same belts as Seth and Roman's. I'm not understanding that. WWE's gotten real lazy with the belts. I remember they used to come with the designs. And you knew the distinction. World heavyweight title, Intercontinental title, tag team titles. You know what I'm saying? Then later the United States title, tag team title. Like one was Raw and the other SmackDown. Yeah. It's like it was no. There's no. How do you call somebody undisputed when you still got another champ? So how undisputed are you? And then the other thing that bothers me is why would they wait to take the belt off of Bianca to give the new title or the new belt? I hate saying title when we're talking about a belt. When Bianca broke the record and became the longest women's champ. I'm not understanding that. You take the belt off her and then give it to Asuka, who's only been the champ for a few weeks. I'm not understanding. And then bring it back Charlotte Flair. Like, look, Charlotte Flair is an awesome wrestler. Awesome. Her talent, I don't take nothing away from her. But can we stop seeing her get a title like this? She is the Triple H of women's wrestling. She is really the Triple H of women's wrestling. Get her, come back, automatically thrown into the title picture. I'm not getting it. I mean, I'm disappointed that they gave Roman the exact same belt. They just put, you know what I'm saying? They just put undisputed on the title, on the belt. But it's the exact same belt. You know, I'm not understanding that. You know, I mean, when Stone Cold was champion, you know, they gave him his own personal belt. I would have thought they would have gave Roman his own personal belt. You know, until somebody beat him, and then come with a brand new belt. I have a feeling a 6-man match with KO Sammy Riddle versus Sharp. Yeah. Woo. Excuse me, y'all. Yo, Coffee, what's up? My guy in the building. What's going on, Coffee? How you doing? Yeah, you know, I'm really hoping because I think that they're going to put the IC title on Riddle. Which would be a good thing because he definitely deserves it. But I don't know. I think just put the match. Riddle versus Walter. I'm not calling him Gunther. I'm not calling him Gunther. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. It's Walter. You know, and and I encourage anybody to go and watch the indie matches with Walter and Matt Riddle. Woo! I say Rhea versus Bianca and Charlotte versus Asuka. I would be cool with that, but I just tired of seeing Charlotte in a title match. Title match. That's my only gripe. Oh, okay. About to clock on out in a minute, huh? Yeah, yeah. I don't know. WWE is like, I don't know. It's not making any sense, you know. But they definitely have to. They definitely have to put that Riddle Walter match on. I'm to tell you, if WWE just let them go, the fans are going to be in for a classic. For a classic, you know, because I remember when I first seen, I forgot what company did it was one of their matches, and I forgot which company it was with, but I was just like, can we get this? Can we please get this? You know, but it's time for Riddle to finally get that push though. You know, and stop punishing that man. You knew who you was getting when you signed him. You know what I'm saying? Just like RVD, you knew who you was getting when you signed. Yeah, yeah, they messed the whole thing up. They messed the whole thing. You know. Okay, and the problem, you know what? I would be okay with Charlotte versus Asuka if Asuka actually won this time. Because if we're just going to run it back just for Charlotte to beat her again, you know what I'm saying? That's not doing the women's division any justice. We got Curse Zero in the building. What's going on? As a purple gold mist seeps in from under the door as I appear, once the mist gathers together. Woo! Curse Zero be coming in heavy. Heavy. I hear from a reliable source that really going to do all three promotions. What? I heard that. As a matter of fact, you know what? It's 2023. WWE really need to just open up their doors and then, you know, just let's just go at it. You know, I don't think they're ending Gunther's IC title reign anytime soon. Yeah, I that's what I'm thinking too. Because he's about to woo. So basically he's gonna be a free agent. And he could just go. Well, if they're gonna do that, then they must got something big for him. They must got something real big for him. But Walter, I think he's coming up on Macho Man's record. I think he's like a few days away or like a week or so away. I know he's close to breaking Macho Man's record. Walter versus, oh, hell yeah. Sign me up. Sign me up. I know he just surpassed some milestone. Who's got the record longer? Well, I know who's coming up on the Macho Man's. And then after the Macho Man, I want to say it's the Honky Tonk. Because Honky Tonk beat Savages, so I think he must have passed Savage. I think that's who you're talking about, Coffee. I think he passed Savage. I think he just passed Savage, and now Honky Tonk's next on the list. And looking back at it, I don't like how they ended Honky Tonk's title reign. Just for him to get squashed, that's fucked up. Oh, Piper too. Oh, yeah. Yeah, NXT. I'm starting to get back into NXT slowly but surely. But you know, that Braun Seth match next Tuesday is going to be off the fucking hook. Seth Rollins back in the NXT ring for the first time in 11 years, 12 years or some shit. Against Braun. Man, they need to call Braun up. But Braun, he's that next big superstar though, for sure. Piper was the first talk show in WWE. Yeah, he sure was. Piper's Pit. Piper's Pit had classic moments. You know, the coconut to Snooker's dome. The Andre heel turn when he snatched Hogan's crucifix off his chest and cut his chest open. Yeah, that's why. Okay, yeah, 12 years. Wow. This should boost NXT ratings up next Tuesday. Yeah. Yeah, most definitely. As a matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna play Booker. I'm gonna play Booker. I see a scenario where Seth is making his comeback, and of course, you know they got to have almost 13. Yeah, woo, that's a long time. Um, where the ref is going to get knocked out some kind of way. And Finn Balor, no, the ref gets knocked out. Braun gets up, does something to Seth. He probably hits him with his finishing move. And then the lights go out. Lights come back on. And Seth is on top of Braun. The referee comes to, counts 1, 2, 3. And then as the camera turns, you got Finn Balor standing right there. And then Braun comes to and realizes it was Finn Balor who cost him the match. And then that's when Braun Breaker makes his main roster debut at Money in the Bank and interferes in Seth and Finn's match, then leads into a triple threat match at SummerSlam for the World Heavyweight title. Seth versus Finn versus Braun. Boom, there you go. That's your storyline right there. Now, I'm going to throw another scenario at you that will make things very interesting moving forward after Money in the Bank. Now, this is what the WWE really wants to do something very dramatic to be like, oh, shit, what the fuck? If they don't want to go in that direction. So, you know, there's tensions between, oh, you like that? So now, based off of Monday, we all know that there's tension in the Judgment Day with Damian Priest and Finn Balor. Little tension there. Now, they're going to do something big with the Judgment Day. Now, what do you think about this? Damian Priest, because I think LA Knight's going to win Money in the Bank, but let's just say if they go in a different direction. And Finn Balor beats Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight title. But then later on in the night, Damian Priest wins Money in the Bank. Ooh, you can run that for a minute. Because then the story is going to be, is Damian Priest going to cash in on Finn? Is he going to cash in on Roman? Is he going to cash in? Is he going to cash in? Or better yet, since they're on Raw, is he going to cash in on Walter or whoever is the IC champion at the time? Is he going to cash in on the tag team titles and him and Dom? Or is he going to cash in on Finn? That's my only concern. That's my only concern, Lauren. That's my only concern. You know, because you know how they like to punish the siblings outside of Charlotte. You know, but I like that they need to do that triple threat though. I also heard the Legend is coming back to run. Oh, is that right? I wonder who could it be? Because all the legends is dying off. You know? Rest in peace, Dying Sheik. Money in the Bank could be a very memorable pay-per-view. Just as long as they do it right. Or knowing WWE, what they'll do is, not Edge. But knowing WWE, what they'll probably do is Finn loses, Damian wins Money in the Bank, and then Finn is so bitter about losing the belt, and Damian has the Money in the Bank. Rhea Ripley has the women's title, and then it just causes more friction. And then they might do some match where the Money in the Bank is on the line against Damian Priest against Finn, and then Finn wins the But speaking of Edge, I think they're going to put the belt on Edge at some point because he says he's done. This is pretty much his last year. He got a couple more matches coming up, but he wants to end as World Heavyweight Champion again, but not hurt this time. But WWE has to get it together because AEW, oh my goodness, what they got lined up. Dum Dum versus Cody. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Why would you put Cody in that match? Don't even have Cody on the pay-per-view if you're gonna do that. But in all honesty, though, I think Cody should have stayed. He should have stayed right there in AEW. Because he would have had far better matches. Far better matches. Yeah, you do. Yeah, I mean, what AEW is doing, it's and I see the reports. I'm going to watch Just Alex's video he did about the low ticket sales for Collision. But this is what people have to understand too. Wrestling is not what it was, and AEW is still a fairly new company that's making major moves, and they're obviously doing something right. They're obviously doing something right because they got that new massive TV deal. They're debuting a new show. I think the general public has to get used to that style of wrestling because they're only really used to AEW. He still has paperwork. Oh, is that right? Hmm, interesting. Um, the general public is not used to that style of wrestling. You know, um, they're used to WWE style of wrestling, and I know TNA was there. They had the momentum. They had the million views. It was the booking was horrible, and they were still in the Disney studios. It was like you have to get out of that. You have to travel. You have to get around. So I think once the general public really gets used to AEW as a whole and that style of wrestling, it's going to pick up a lot more. Right? It's going to pick up a lot more. I mean, globally they're doing great. The fact that they sold that many tickets so far, and there's still a lot of time left to, I think they could sell out. To be honest, at first I wasn't quite sure, but I think they could sell out, especially if they have to bring up the merch of it. Yeah, they do. I think Saturday's show is going to say a lot about what they're going to do moving forward. And CM Punk, that's the draw. CM Punk is the draw. People want to know what CM Punk is going to do. What is he going to say? How's the fans going to react? Because even though it's in Chicago, he's going to get that pop. But there's still going to be some fans there that's going to be like, nah. But I'm just like, look, what happened at the medium scrum? That's already almost a year into it. That it's over and done with. It's literally over and done with. I mean, do they still have, him and the Elite got to work some things out? Okay, yeah. But if they're professionals, they know there's a lot of money sitting on the table there. A lot of money sitting on the table there. Don't let your pride be a reason why you don't make that bag. Yeah, Impact, ROH, yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of great wrestling out of it. Out. A lot of great wrestling. I think Impact needs to get back to a national TV schedule. Because not everybody has that channel that they're on. Oh, and MLW too. MLW is even on national TV. And they're probably they're like a real indie company. Thank God TK is now listening about the TNT Collusion 8 to 10 show. Oh yeah. See, and that's the thing about TK. He listens. He makes the adjustments. Because it's about the fans. It's not about him. He's a fan. So he's seeing things as a fan. Like, this is what the fans would want. So let me give the fans what want. And then at the same time, I also have to be a businessman at the same time. So I gotta structure things, Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, he got the money. He got the money for sure. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, I know. I was just talking about like all the wrestling that's out there. As a matter of fact, I hope ROH gets a national TV deal. I always thought Ring of Honor should have been on national TV, like on a bigger national TV scale. Oh, Paul listens. Oh yeah, he definitely does. Oh shit. Hey y'all, I'm about to get up off of here. I gotta go take care of some. Paul's the same way, but at least he's not Vince. Oh, thank God. Thank God. For real. But hey, thank y'all for coming through, talking some wrestling with me. Like I said, this is gonna be like a mainstay. Like it's gonna be a lot of wrestling talk around here. So, make sure you tell everybody to come on and tune in. You know, we're gonna be talking some wrestling. And this Saturday, hey Lauren, so this Saturday you co-hosting, right? Yeah, then I'm gonna get up off of here. Because it's going down Saturday, y'all. The live stream. CM Punk returns along with the boy Eddie Kingston. Yeah, I like Eddie. He don't give a fuck. uh, okay, for sure. I'm gonna hit you with the details and everything, and then yeah, and then we're gonna go from there. So make sure y'all tune in this Saturday. It's gonna be me and Lauren. We're gonna be hosting the debut episode of AEW Collision with the return of Eddie Kingston and the return of CM Punk. What will he say? What will he do? Come in, join us, have some fun. Hey, this is a new beginning in the wrestling genre, in the wrestling world. I've opened up my doors. This is my passion. This is my love. This is something that I used to do in the backyard scale of things. And I am now going to join the community, full strength, full hold, full everything. So, yeah, Lauren, let's do it. We're about to have some fun Saturday. That's right. Come on and join in. And I'm going to post the details in my community post. And yeah, come have some fun and enjoy some actual wrestling for once. On a Saturday night. For the first time since WCW Saturday Night. So until then, y'all probably see me again before then. But if not, Saturday, you will see me, you will see Lauren. We're gonna have some fun. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Peace.